Last week we painted some badges with Plasti Dip, and while everything came out alright, I still don't like the way this looks back here. Chrome. So much chrome. It's like the 70s all over again. You know what's better than chrome? Black. Black is better than chrome. Toyota knows this, and that's why after 10 years of chroming every possible part of the limited 4Runner, they'll sell you a package that changes all that chrome to black for a reasonable $1,700. Anyway, I'm going to paint this thing the same way I painted my fenders. Some people would call this the lazy way. I call it the efficient way. I don't want to remove this panel because I don't know how it comes off. I don't want to maybe take the interior panel off to get to some bolts. I don't want to have to go to the Toyota dealership to replace all the little cheap plastic pins that break when I rip it off. So I'm going to do a card trick. This card trick works on anything that has a gap. So this ugly tumor thing in the back that has a gap between it and the body, just shove the cards in there. Same thing with the fenders, same thing with wheels and tires. Just remember to clean your wheels before you paint them. So there are 4 basic steps here. We're going to clean, we're going to card, we're going to tape, and then we're going to paint. So for the tools, we're going to need cards, we're going to need tape, we're going to need some sort of newspaper, and you're probably going to need acetone and a rag or a clay bar if you have a nice paint job. First thing I'm going to do is peel off the Plasti Dip from last time. Fortunately, it's made for this, so it's super easy. Clean up the area to be painted, use some water and some non-residue soap. After that's dry, just card it up. Make sure there's enough overlap in your cards that you don't get spray coming in from the sides. This is probably not enough, and I'm probably going to have overspray. After that, grab whatever local newspaper they keep throwing in your driveway. Oh look, the Teen Choice Awards were in town this week. Tape up some newspaper to cover everything you don't want sprayed. There are 2 things I could have done better here. 1, I could have overlapped the cards more, and 2, I could have added more newspaper because I got a lot of overspray in some areas. You'll see how this problem manifests in a minute. Don't forget to tape up everything you don't want sprayed, like your reverse camera, these tag lights, maybe the buttons. Next, you just paint. Several light coats are usually better than 1 heavy coat. And be sure to get in all these crevices and cracks between the badges and letters. And that's pretty much it, except for that overspray I was talking about before. So here's the deal with overspray. It's one of those things you ask 10 people and you get 15 different answers. I just use acetone. I use as little as possible. I wipe it up cleanly when I'm done. It doesn't leave a residue. It doesn't seem to mess up the paint at all. I don't particularly care about my paint job. It's already kind of from 10 years of pretty intense off-roading. But if you have a nice paint job and the overspray is really light, you might just use a detailing clay bar. The best solution is to just tape up enough newspaper to where you don't have any overspray. Anyway, once the paint is dry, start tearing off the newspaper and pulling out the cards. And that's it. You're done. Except for this little spot right here. And there's a little bit right here. Oh, and there's some over here. And this step, wow, that is a lot of overspray. I did not do a good job at this. That's okay, we'll just wipe it all down with some acetone, and done. The edges all look great, everything looks great, everything that's supposed to be black is black, everything that's supposed to be not black is not black. How does it look? I kind of hate it. It actually looks worse than it did before. Also, it definitely needs more dirt on it to match the rest of the car, which has dirt all over it. I could clean the rest of the car, but that sounds like more work than just getting dirt on this part here. But in the meantime, I have another solution. We'll just close this guy and, yeah, that's it. Do you like your automotive ideas half-baked and questionably good? If so, hit that subscribe button, because I have a lot of them. If you enjoyed the video, please like it, and thanks for watching.